Everyone, welcome to our first meeting of the year for 2019. Today's date is January 23rd. Let's call this meeting to order. So let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so I'll be taking notes. All right, roll call. Mike is here. Robert?
Here.
Terry? Nope. Venetia? Nope. Sam?
Here.
Tarisha?
Here.
Marjorie? Nope. Adam? Nope. Steve?
Yep.
All right. All right, it's a new year. We got new things. We'll start off with reports. Steve, you got anything for us? Nothing new. Oh, can I get a date? What's the final date on Field 10?
I'll be finding out hopefully tomorrow.
Okay. And in the meantime, what was the contingency plan?
Farron.
Farron
Field
Park.
3.
Okay.
Field 3, they have the big, huge outfit.
Were we going to use that for, Sam, that's also a question for you. Are we going to use that for tackle or for flag? Or
Flag.
Okay.
To start off.
Okay. All right. Sam, what you got for me?
Junior Pee Wee team,
Other than
they're going to be old business, right?
No, just whatever report you got.
Okay.
We'll go over that.
8-on-8 had the youth spring football team had 150 people try out. Great turnout. Also, we got the flag football registration up and running right now. Also, the junior Pee Wee team won the national championship in the Part 1 Division 2 this year. Also, they was honored this past Thursday by the village of Raw Palm. Also, we was on the CBS 12 News, and we'll discuss a little more with the new business.
All right. What other teams do we have, like in playoffs, conference, championships, regional, stuff like that?
Yes, we had three teams made it to the TCFC championship. The Might team finished running up to Palm Beach Garden. Unlimited team won the TCFC championship and advanced to the playoff, but lost in the first round to, I forgot the team name, Lehigh Acres.
Okay, cool.
So we had in total 3 teams to make it to the TCFC championship this year, and also the Tynamite team finished undefeated.
Oh,
it was the best Tynamite team in TCFC. So you see the growth in our program right now with the football program growing and winning championships.
Cool. Anything else? Not now. Robert?
No report.
Okay. Tarisha?
No report.
All right. All right, so we'll move on to new business. Sam already touched flag football. We're trying to do as much as possible online. And then that way next season and the seasons after, it gets easier. So all they have to do is log in. And once they log in and their information's in there, any program that we provide is there. So the waiver's on there, code of conduct's on there, uniform sizing, if they need to upload documents, whether it's a player photo or a birth certificate for a new player, that can be done. So it's fully functional. They can pay, they can make payments. Everything has deadlines that can be emailed and text messaged from that software.
And hopefully we can go to that next year for Part 1 and 2.
Yeah, because it'll be built up. And well, this year, in the middle of the season, or middle of registration, they actually put where if you go back into a person's account, you can print out that paperwork and all you have to do is sign it rather than fill everything out. So it'll be like that this year from the get-go. All right, 8-man football.
Okay, 8-man football, youth spring football. They actually started practice 2 weeks ago. Right now we're working with one field due to the field 10 being closed. So we're rotating days that we have the team practices. Also, the first game will be February 23rd. We were looking to host a couple games, so hopefully we have everyone on board with helping out with concessions and different things that we need everyone to help out with. Right now, I think we have 6 teams in each division, and about I don't know off the top of my head the numbers of the players we have right now, but it's a good size amount.
So we have 6 teams.
Yeah, we have 16.
All right.
And also we have a coach for each division. I'm working on making sure that we have them for fall too. So pray for me.
We will. All right, just to add to that, the games, I believe they are going to have the 23rd, so I'll check with Sandy over the weekend. And then he was looking for a second one over the spring break, but that's not finalized,
Over high spring break?
our spring break. So, and that third one, I don't know yet, but I'll get with him this week and see, because he said he was at the end of last week, he was starting to work on the schedules for 8-on-8 games, so he'll have a better idea, because he'll know how many teams he has and all that, and what regions. Okay. Good so far? Any questions? No?
I got one. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I forgot to mention about the junior Pee Wee team will be hosting a banquet in February for the national championship team. We're looking to have it at the recreation center. Also, we'll be doing this year for the Pop Warner opening night. We'll do something different than what we did last year. With the family meeting we had, we'll have something on the field where we actually do a ring ceremony for the junior Pee Wee team that won the national championship team. We're going to try to invite city council out and do it real nice at the field. So we'll do opening night plus the ring ceremony. So we're looking, the date, we're looking at July 31st or July 30th.
For the opening night?
Opening night this year.
Do you have a date for your banquet?
No, I do not have a date.
Just sometime in
It's
February?
going to be sometime in February, probably a Friday night.
I'm gonna look tomorrow, see where it's open.
Okay.
See which Friday night is open.
You said Friday night?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, let's move on to our next article, business. So first, and we're going to put this out there, we're going to work on this over the next month, and this is restructuring the board, being that we've grown significantly in the last 3 or 4 years from just being a Pop Warner program to now flag football and then 8-on-8. We're pretty much year round. So I think we need to switch a few things around as far as executive member roles, general board member roles, because some need to be seasonal, some need to be year round. Especially like the executive board is a year round. They're driving the program. People that are general board members will be seasonal. So stuff I'm thinking maybe like a registrar or a person that does report cards. Things like that will be per season, per activity, per program that we host. Because it's kind of, I don't see the point right now of why we have, if you're doing report cards for Pop Warner, for example, well, you don't get a report card until July, right? And the thing is like, we're not, like I said, we're not solely a Pop Warner program anymore. So some things like that will need to change. As far as board members, not only needing help, but we need to add people that are going to eventually take the program as the program continues to grow, continues to age. Because, not all of us are going to do this for a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Your kids are going to age out, or, maybe you have to take a job somewhere and move for work. So we need to find each position, especially in the executive part, that can take the keys when you're done doing your thing. So finding new people is going to be a year-long thing, but I think the restructuring, we need to get this done before our next meeting in February. So kind of iron it out, because we've done flag for a few seasons. This will be our second season for 8-on-8, so we kind of know what to expect. We know what we have to do, and I think we know how we need the structure, the board moving forward. And to add one last thing, what I'm going to do between now and our next meeting, I'm also going to meet with everybody in person, and we're going to have a chat about moving forward, job roles, et cetera, and make sure that everybody's going to be able to meet standards with the way we're changing things around. That way everybody knows what they're getting into, so there's no surprises. So that way we can continue to be successful. Because I don't want the program to grow and then turn around and be nothing in a couple of years because we didn't have the right structure. You know, if we got the people that want to come and they want to play and they want to participate, you know, it's our job to make sure that the backbone's in place. You know, because part of the reason why they're leaving other programs is because we just put on a better product. We have better coaches, and you know, if we don't grow with that, you know, if they're going to be back to square one, they're going to go somewhere else. Anybody want to add anything or have any questions in regards to that?
No,
Okay.
I actually agree.
Well, don't be shy.
No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree with what you're saying.
I know.
It is year round now.
All right. So that concludes our new business. You already touched on the old business. Basically, we had 3 teams reach the conference games. 2 were successful. 1 was a runner-up. We had, 2 teams at regional level?
Yes.
1 moved on. 1 went to national. 1 won the national championship. Is that Disney, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I think that concludes that. Equipment return, how we doing with that?
Okay, equipment return. Tiny mics, all done. Mighty Mite, we have a few left. Junior P, we have a few left, but a lot of them playing 808 football. So I allowed them to keep their equipment since we had to reissue it anyway to them.
Okay.
And P, we have a few left, like I think 1. JV, I'm calling their parents right now, but I also gave it to coaches to call out to the parents to get the equipment returned. Have like 2 left. Limited have a lot of players playing spring ball too, so they have like I think 4 left. So we're kind of getting all the equipment back. Also,
Ballpark figure, what's out? Less than 10
less
sets?
than 25. I
Okay.
think less than 25. Missing quite a few helmets. Also with the helmets.
Well, we had some age out that we just went
I
through this
just want
past
to say
week.
we have some that age out, and we're looking into purchasing like 40 helmets for this upcoming season right now.
And I didn't look at all the prices, but he sent me old stock from last year. Now I know we got a ton of face masks, so we can get a shell and pads and all that for like $45.
Okay.
All right, we already have new face masks that we've never used, so we just go ahead and put them on there. They got the hardware on them. You know, normally helmets are $75 or $100, so at $45 a pop. Decals are separate, but just the shell, the pads, and stuff that self. So I think we have.
Yeah, we have a lot of decals though. Yeah, we have a lot of decals.
We had ordered some in the middle of the season, so.
It's just we're out of helmets. The way we're growing, I think we need to make sure we order more helmets because last year we ran into the problem where we had to order like 6 additional helmets due to, not because we didn't have enough, it's just the size. We don't have enough large and medium helmets.
Right, you always need extra.
So we had like a big turnout with Unlimited this year where we had like 25 kids, I think, play Unlimited. 27 kids, and that's kind of big. And all their heads are big, so we're trying.
Big team, big kids.
We're trying to order new helmets ASAP. We have a little funds left over that we're gonna move some money around to make sure that it happen. We're ordering the helmets.
So like I said, I talked to our supplier today, so he'll work with us. Like I said, he made the sheet. I'll send it over to you, so we can look at what we want to order and how we want to order it. Like I said, we're gonna stay with the black shell.
Yeah, the black shell. We're not moving.
That way we don't, and not only that, we don't have to repaint. So it's $10 cheaper per helmet each year that we got to recertify it, rather than it being like 30 or 35. It'll be like 19, and it'll be like 23 once you get done with shipping, the return shipping, because we pay return shipping but not shipping too.
Also, on the equipment, we can't do it now because we don't have enough to vote. But I'm voting on. I'm gonna put it out there where we keep uniform next year. So that may be on the table at the next meeting. Do we keep the uniform or give uniforms to the player? I'm looking towards keeping it to lower cost so we can.
Right. No, I mean, because that's with a normal size program, that's a $12,000 to $15,000 investment
Each year.
each time you order jerseys, and that's just jerseys. That doesn't count tops or bottoms. So, and I think that that should be considered a program asset. That you could put a team on the field completely from head to toe, other than their cleats and some socks. And I think it makes for a more complete program as well. and they say, hey, this is the price, this is what you get, you know, I think more people will be apt to sign up or come out even that haven't before because it's turnkey. I think a lot of parents don't want to deal with all this package, that package, and you know, I think the easier you make it, it's easier for them, it's easier for us as well. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. One other thing I'll add to equipment, we have some stuff in the bag, so whatever we don't use right now, let's just get it sent out to get redone and recertified. That way we have half of it back at least. And then as soon as we're done, as the team's finished with 8-on-8, we'll bag it and we'll send it.
Okay.
And we'll have it back probably right in July. If we get it out in April, we'll have it back in July, right by the time we need it. Plus, we're going to have new equipment coming in. All right. So that completes old business. Do we have any? We actually have a public at this meeting. Do you guys have any? Do you have any comments or any questions for us? None. All right. If you do, you got 2 minutes. If you and if you want to say anything, you got to step up to the mic. But while we wait that time, do you anything you want to ask or add any questions? No. For us, we're good. Robert. Oh, cover that for me.
To cover the treasurer's report, right now we have a current balance of $5,423.43. Sorry, with a pending deposit of $518.22, which will give us a total available balance of $5,941.65.
So that's all right. Now, majority of that was just our team fees that we're collecting for
8-on-8.
Yeah.
Correct.
And well, you know, I have to go through because flag is also being deposited.
Blue sombrero is
That's
flag.
flag.
That's flat.
Okay, and then the square
Anything
is,
square is going to be 8-on-8.
Square cash.
right.
That's it.
So that'll be gone in the next day or two because I got to call him and make a payment. Okay. So we're good. No comment from the public. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. This is an exciting night. We never really have anybody. Steve, we're good? Okay. So our next meeting will be February 27th, 2019 at 7 p.m. in this room.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Who seconds? All in favor? Meeting's adjourned.
All right, I gotta go ahead and practice.
Love that gavel.
We'll be there Saturday. We're not gonna stay long.
Saturday, what's the, oh, recording.
I don't know if my sister's birthday's Friday. They're doing something Saturday, so I gotta figure out. Who's doing what? Where is it at? Your house?
Yeah, in the house.
That's what I text you.